Coach Vigue's 2 best-selling books make great gifts. Order below.
By request, my friends, it's me, Coach Vigue. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. These are stretches for tight hips, tight lower back, tight hamstrings, and a tight body. Feel better now, all body weight. No weights, no machines. We're gonna get going. We're gonna breathe in the nose. We're gonna breathe out the nose. This is for everybody. Question, I always like to ask a question, sometimes unrelated. We just had Halloween. What was your favorite candy to get on Halloween as a child if you partook? You can leave that below in the comments. All right, let's bring it down onto our back. We're gonna breathe in the nose, out the nose. Do this any time of day to feel amazing. What did I write out here? Think of the best day of your life and then double it with this routine. Little Mozart quote. All right, come on down. Bring the knees into the chest. Head down or place a pillow on the back of the head. You can always pause this video. You can always modify as needed. Knees in the chest. Let's rock it side to side. Breathe in the nose, out the nose, stretching your hip flexors, stretching your back, your hamstrings, and everywhere else in between, bringing balance to the body. 3 more breaths. In the nose, out the nose. Focus on the breath moving outward into the ribs. Beautiful day, isn't it? Was für ein schöner Tag hier. Okay, bottoms of the feet together, a lying butterfly stretch. Adjust your stringage here. Hands on the legs, and we're gently opening. Your feet, your knees might be up here. That's fine. Work from where you are. Little rocking side to side. Breathe. We have the groin, psoas. We have hip flexors, low back, all moving gently, getting some blood flow. Let's do 2 more breaths. Some active stretching in here too, meaning that you keep on moving within your range of motion to encourage blood flow and better movement, better mobility, or mobility, not momility. I don't know what that is. That sounds, I don't know. Something I'd say in Wisconsin. Okay, shake out the legs, keep them loose. Happy baby. Take your hands to the insides of the feet, and we're gonna rock it a little side to side. Let me give you a little different view here. Don't want to expose myself too much. Side to side. Gently sink the knees down. Yes. Beautiful blue sky today. Best day of your life, my friends. Double it, maybe even triple it, doing this stretch first thing in the morning. Fantastic. 2 more breaths. Excellent. All right. Leg down, other leg across. Not all the way. Keep the knee bent. Keep it right here. You could sink the shoulders down or roll onto your side like this. Opening up this area here, the glutes. We want to balance it out. So a lot of times if your hip flexors are very tight, your glutes have to compensate. The compensation adds the imbalances, and that can add the discomfort, the pain, the restriction of your movement. Move this knee up and down slowly. Inhale up, exhale down. If this is your first time stretching with me, with Mr. Coach Vigue, welcome. It's great to have you aboard. I hope to earn your support, your vote, as it were, in these videos, in these routines, to keep you coming back. Keep our bodies balanced and aligned and working at 100%. All right, let's switch sides. Hi. Okay, knee across. We have this. We can keep it here or move on to the side. And at your own discretion, of course, move this knee up and down. Getting a nice little massage. Keep your breath flowing in the nose, out the nose. Very good. 2 more breaths. Think about your breath, breathing outward. You're stretching your ribs, the little muscles in between the rib cage in between the ribs, actually, the intercostals. Or if you're on the coast, you would say intercostals. Yeah, that's a muscle humor. Very good, Sean. Okay, let's roll on to our side. Come on up. We're going to flow from one to the next. If you feel this is a little too fast, pause it and come back when you're ready. Bottoms of the feet together. We have a famous butterfly in yoga circles. If you want to get really sophisticated, cobbler's pose. Shoes, cobbler. Okay, hands on the feet. We're going to rock it side to side. I like adding movements to butterflies because butterfly stretch, cobbler's pose, is usually one that most people are familiar with. We've done it one time or the other, maybe in gym class, in PE class, phys ed, as Chunk would say on the Goonies. So we can get very complacent. If we think we know something or have done it many times, we can get lazy in the stretch and our mind's going to shut off. So I'd like to add some movement to this to bring out more of the flavor, the flavors of the stretch. I think of movement as a menu, as a palette. You know, the palette, all the different options, how we combine things for maximum results, to quench our flexibility hunger. Okay, that's enough. I was thinking about Chopped, actually, to show. All right, let's do some twists back and forth. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Nice and easy. Take out the tension. We don't have any tension. Good. You've been fooled a little bit. You might come here to say, you come to this video, hey, I want to stretch my hips. Fantastic, but we're going to stretch everything. You didn't come just for the salad. We're going to get all the courses here. Be like an Italian dinner. We're going to have many, many courses. Okay, there's that twist, opening up the sides, keeping the low back limber. Let's do it one more time each side, my friend. All right, now stay in the butterfly. You can place the hands here. You can do the rock back and forth or a hinge. Let me scooch back here. I'm going to go into the street, actually. Is that okay? We're going to exhale, hinge forward, hands down. But inhale, rise up. When you do that, take the shoulders back. I just had a little Bob Ross moment there. And we're going to come up. We're going to take those shoulders back. They're very happy, okay? Exhale, hinge. Keep the spine long. Squeeze out the breath. Inhale, fill the lungs. And always keeping it nice and tall. Exhale forward. My hands will be nice and black by the end of this from the black top. There we are. And lift. You should see the feet if I walk around in this driveway for a while. And up. And one more time. Hinge forward. And then rise up. Stay in the butterfly, or here's a little add-on, optional. Lace the fingers on the outsides of the feet. Lift the feet off the mat. It's an elevated butterfly. So we start adding our core into the mix to keep you lifted, to keep you balanced. Shoulders back and down. Pull those feet towards you. Now, the more you do that, your core is going to have to compensate so you don't fall backwards. 5 breaths. So we're opening the hips, working the core, and of course, reinforcing good posture. Chest open. As you exhale, draw the abdominals in towards the spine. Relax the face. Look up into the sun if you're able. That's lovely. Alrighty then. Butterfly, or take the feet out. We got a straddle calling. Feel free to shake out the arms and the legs. Turn the hips in a little this way so they're not totally open that way. I want to keep it even. I have natural turnout, so this is natural for me. I have to move against that sometimes in this way to activate the adductors here. All right, this is a straddle. You can stay here with the hands, or again, twist back and forth. Exhale to the side, inhale to the center. Another good reason to add on these twists, if straddle is really intense, the twist might take some of the emphasis off. A little bit of a distraction, as we would say. Okay, now hands down, walk them forward, comfortable position with the exhale. Inhale, rise up. Leave it up to you how far you want to go, but make sure those shoulders come back and down. If it's feeling really tight, bend the knees. Bring the feet closer together. Boom. Walk them forward. Keep them going. Turn on some music. Getting the hands on there. Let's do 3 more times. Itch. All right, walk them forward, hold for 5 breaths. Keep extending. Turn the hips in a little bit. Use that breath. On the exhale, you're just gliding all the way forward. It's a beautiful thing. You're going down a water slide at Noah's Ark in Wisconsin Dells. How about that? I wrote down so many goodies. We'll get to some of them. You want more stretches just like this? Let me know when you're done. Let me know in the comment section. I love them. I love them. All right, bring the legs together. Shake them out. I'm going to come to downward facing dog. If it's too much, bring the knees down into a child's pose. So you press back like so. Here's down dog. We come on up. We're going to walk the legs. Great stretch for your hamstrings and calves. Like I said, we want to get as many areas as we can. Tuck the chin. And it's not a race to try to get through these stretches. Sometimes I feel like I'm moving a little fast, but this routine is yours. Practice these stretches on their own if you like. Hold them longer. Experiment. See how your body responds. Listen to your body. All right, inhale. Bring that either leg up. We're going to bend the knee. You can keep it here. If this is too much, stay in down dog. And we're going to open. You can also bring this outside forearm down. There we are, opening up the whole area. Take this hand further out if you want to press, but use control. Always in control. 5 breaths. It's a scorpion down dog. If you're writing these down in your fitness journal, good. A lot of daylight on the groin. You've never heard that sentence before, have you? I don't think I've ever said it. Daylight on the groin. It's like a grunge band from the 90s. Temple of the Dog, opening for daylight on the groin. Okay, sorry. Sorry about that. Bring the knees down. Let's press it back. Take the knees a little wide. We have a little child pose here. Flip the palms up. Sway it side to side. Nice stretch for your back. Opening the hips, moving the hip flexors and the quads. 2 more breaths. Ugh. All right, let's do that. Scorpion down dog on the other side. Maverick has the ball. Down dog or open, left leg. Forearm down if you like, hand out, press, and focus on the rotation. Opening. Sinking the right heel down. 5 deep breaths. In the nose, out the nose. Whoop, let me move forward. There we go. I got my squishy mat. One more breath. Deep, slow breaths. Okay, knees wider. As wide as you're comfortable with. Press it back, take the feet a little wider. This is a frog pose. I'll tell you what. So as wide as you like, I'm going to go this way. Let me go back a little bit so I don't just drift totally off the screen. Let's hold this one. So I'll leave it up to you how far you want to go. We're just going to get the blacktop all over me here. Let's do 10 breaths. Use your breath to sink down. Inflate the sides, breathing into your low back. Here we are. 5 more breaths. Thank goodness for the brim on this cap, or I'd be face planting. One more breath. All right. Now the most difficult part might be getting out of frog pose. You'll never look at frog the same way, will you? Any frogs here? Okay, I'll always wait for their input. Okay, come on up, let's sit. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs. I don't have my crew here. They usually come running out and they move the mat back into place. Oh, that's tough. Oh, I gotta do it myself. Okay, so we're shaking it out. You want one more? Let's do one more. I mean, right now I got 30 more stretches in my head. We'll save it for another video. But here we go. All right. So, we have a catcher's squat, I call it, or a garland pose. Take your feet wide. First progression, take the hands right here. Gently just sinking the tailbone down, drop the shoulders back. Gently stretching here, stretching the back. Can also take the forearms down or take the arms here and gently press open. So tailbone goes down, crown of the head goes up, chest is open. 5 breaths. Good. Even with all this stuff happening, posture is paramount. Keep your chest nice and, open for the breath to flow. Your shoulders are down and back away from the ears. Your chin is slightly tucked. Oh, and you can see my website. Whoa, how did that get in there? Sorry. Es tut mir leid. Je suis désolé. Okay. All right, my friends, shake it out. That was phenomenal. Great work. Keep it loose. Keep it loose. Lots of breath. Let me know below what your favorite piece of candy you would get for Halloween if you were a trick-or-treater. Mine, I'm thinking about, let me tell you something. Pal bubblegum. Anybody remember Pal bubblegum? I used to get that. They don't make it mainstream anymore, but I ordered a bag off of Amazon a few years ago because I like the smell of it. I don't actually chew it. It's hard as these pebbles around here. That was one thing I love to get. I always loved Kit Kats. Milky Ways. I would never buy a Milky Way, but I would get them at Halloween. But I gotta say, my all-time favorite is still the Twix. All right, my friends, Twix. Let me know yours. Comment, share, tell everybody, and let's keep stretching, keep rocking and rolling. And thanks so much for joining me. I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to turn. I'm going to walk over here. Hey, it's Coach Vigue again. You remember me? Let me tell you something. If you enjoyed this video, I have a free gift just for you. It's one of my most popular members-only videos from the brand new Sean Vigue Fitness app. Now, all you have to do is click the link below, either in the About section or the pinned comment. It'll take you to another page. You put in your email, and boom, that video will be sent to you right away. Ooh.